those things happen. Well, I'll be off, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Mister?
Billsland, Earlstown Herald.
Yes, I know that. Well?
I wanted to check the vote for the Catholic application for the school hall. I'm not sure I got the figures right.
Well, the clerk should be able to tell you that.
Yes, but I'd like some comment.
6-3 against. Doesn't need comment.
I think if Father Roach had managed to get here, it might have gone in favour.
Do you?
Well, he does represent the Catholics in the district. Officially. I've got most of your statements supporting the application. Have you any comment to make on the decision?
No. At all.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Oh, we were wondering if there had been any developments about that fight on Friday night.
No, that is hardly Education Subcommittee business, is it?
Oh, you know, anything involving the minister is news. Do you think you could identify the men if you saw them again? Now, that was real Christian action, pitching in to even up the sides in a fight.
No. Human reaction. To make it Christian, before you move a step, you have to first of all make sure the cause is a just cause. But, here, don't quote me on that.
Wasn't it?
Well, the numbers, as you say, were uneven. But that's no proof of justice.
I hear that he may try to get from the church hall for their mission.
It would never be allowed. Mr. Smith is not so independent that he can disregard the elders in the congregation. The kirk and the hall are theirs.
Come in.
Father Kernahan.
Well, I'm glad of the chance to see you before I go.
Oh? Where are you going?
Back to Nottingham.
But you couldn't have heard already. I've only just come from the meeting, which Father Roach did not attend, by the way.
Oh, yes, the meeting. What was the decision?
Well, you seem to have made the decision.
Anticipated it, maybe. The application was refused.
Yes.
So I was right then to pack.
I find it very odd. In fact, Father Kernahan, your behavior since you arrived here has been very odd indeed.
Only if you don't understand it. Secretive would be a better word. And diplomatic, better one still.
But I promised to give you elbow room, find a place for your mission.
But the place has been denied.
Well, other places apart from the school hall.
Indeed?
Yes, but I can't pursue that line if you're not here.
Well, I'm free to stay for a short time.
Good. And since you've planned to leave the hotel, you can come and stay as my guest.
At the manse?
Yes.
I'm very grateful. And I'll accept.
You see, Mr. Smith, there's more than faith can move mountains.
Aye, but faith removes them without trace. You just move them somewhere else.
You want to see the hut?
Yes, that's what I came for.
Well, this is the canteen, put up at the company's expense.
Not without prodding.
Well, the men like to eat in the open.
Maybe, but eating what?
Well, we've got a new kitchen, there's a cold store, and the price is cheap.
No, it isn't a banquet they want to hold, Mr. Gillespie.
So I hear, Mr. Smith. It's a chapel you want to hold.
No, it's a meeting place for them.
The
So
road
that they
line
can
man
have...
says, do you want him to open a new diversion or do you want to...
You!
What's wrong?
The road line man says, do you want him to open a new diversion?
Wait a minute, you. What's up?
I've been looking for that man and his mate.
For what?
Assault and breach of the peace.
I never touched him. I never seen you before
What's
in
your
my
name?
life.
Hey? Malkai.
Come on. Yeah.
Did you attack this man?
No, not him.
You said his mate.
No. He was the man they attacked and tried to rob.
Not you.
No, I was trying to help.
Mulcahy.
I beg your pardon, sir. I've never seen you before in my life.
Okay, out. Come on, out.
There you are. Didn't I tell you? They eat exactly the same things we eat. And he loved your cooking.
Oh, the same. Still don't think it's right.
Oh, we're very sorry it means extra work for you, but it won't be for long.
Oh, it's no the work. There's been a lot of talk, you know.
I expect so. They say what say they let them say.
What's that? It's no the kind of thing that's expected of a Presbyterian minister.
Courtesy, Mrs. Pollock. Hospitality to a stranger.
Oh, you don't know where you are these days. Wouldn't have happened with the last one, I'll tell you that. He had the elders right behind him, nae hunker sliding. But now everything runs together. You don't know where you are. Changes all the time, and no for the better, in my opinion. Priests and ministers jumping about changing places in churches and chapels. What's the word for this new thing?
Sharing?
No, it was a bigger word than that.
Oh, I'm glad you found something to interest you.
Is this your collection?
Mm-hmm. Apart from one or two I inherited from the venerable doctor.
Doctor?
Of divinity, my predecessor.
Odd combination of words now. Doctor and divinity.
Being venerable isn't all that common either. What have you found?
Don Quixote.
Ah, yes. That's one of his. My wife liked the binding. I've never read it straight through, but we did one or two set pieces at school, of course.
You don't need to read it, Mr. Smith.
Hmm?
Yeah, nothing, just a little tribute, maybe.
Not quite my style. The romantic ideal. I'm the last person you call romantic.
Oh, no. Among the first.
What?
Among the very first. You have the unshakable belief that most people are already good people. That's idealism.
Oh, that is a fact.
And it's knowing an ideal as a fact that makes the romantic. Quixotic. Yes. Undoubtedly. You don't have to read it.
But his fact was a delusion.
That's my view. You know, I keep stumbling into windmills. Or it feels like it. It's the donkey I'm on, you see. While you're on that splendid horse, supported by the state.
Not with money, unfortunately. Oh, but there is so much that is evasive here. Such small issues that are inflated into such great size. Sometimes it does feel like tilting at windmills. Since there are no evil giants anymore, at least not in my parish anyway.
Are there not, Mr. Smith?
No, the giants I remember in the city. The ogres, poverty, hatred, ignorance. No, this is a happy, calm place with a few petty squabbles.
Forgive me, but I have occasion to notice that ignorance is rife. And pettiness itself is evil, surely?
Yes. I try to combat them both when I can. And if Father Roach had been there to help me today, I might have been able to do a lot more. Did you tell him not to go to the meeting?
I am a guest in his parish as well as yours. I cannot...
Advise him, then. Did you advise him not to go?
Not as strong as that, either. I merely pointed out the situation. Knowing the application could not succeed, I made clear the disadvantage of pressing it and the embarrassment his presence would cause to the majority already decided against him. What good would there be causing tension and anger upon an issue that could not be won?
You know, I don't really understand your intention. Either this mission is necessary or it is not.
Necessary? No. It is desirable. But it is only desirable if it is possible.
Right. You say it is desirable. I say it is possible. And tomorrow I hope to complete the arrangements to make it possible.
Oh? But there is a suitable place?
Well, not all that suitable, perhaps, but most convenient for the people you want to reach.
Oh. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that.
Then I wish you'd managed to sound pleased, Father Kernahan. You know, I get the impression that you don't want to succeed in this at all.
Accepting that. Why?
Because you have no sympathy for a gang of casual workers.
Instead of casual, say transient. That's nearer the mark. Now, it'd be unwise to squander the goodwill of the resident community, particularly the resident committees. We may need all of that goodwill before long for something more permanent than a few days of mission.
You want a Catholic church in Lamerton?
I envy your directness. I wish I could afford it.
Oh. We can't afford the publicity of denying even the transient members of your faith the right to worship as they choose.
That aspect had not escaped me. And I was willing to leave without a word, as you know.
Yes, I'm sorry, I take that back.
Don't you see, Mr. Smith, if you make trouble on our behalf, that is Christian and, though troublesome, noble. But if we make trouble on our own behalf, that is just troublesome.
And then you'll just have to find something noble you can do for us.
You've made it again.
Hmm?
Minister moves en masse. Who writes these things?
A young man called Billsland. I don't think he'll stay long with the Allenstown Herald.
I hope not. He gives you a good long quote.
He threatened he might.
Ooh.
Well, what impression do you get?
That the Rev. Adam Smith is the Prince Valiant of the committee lists.
Oh, Don Quicksoot.
And Dr. Calvey is a rat fink. That'll get some steam up.
Oh, I don't think Dr. Calvey reads the local paper.
Oh, it'll be thrust under his nose, never fear. Mrs. Pollock is tending him today. Any time this afternoon will be all right, Mr. Gillespie. Yes. I'll be at home. Yes. Do you want to speak to him? Yes. I see. I'll definitely tell him.
There's Mr. Gillespie from the worksite. He said a new set of keys cut for the canteen. He's going to drop them off here this afternoon.
Good, good.
Including the kitchen keys, which I gather he would like you to guard with your life. Apparently they keep a stock of beer as well as food.
Oh,
Is it worth it, Dad, all this trouble?
I think so.
If we have to hold a service, any religious service in a worksite shed, that'll cast a bad light in the village.
Well, it's not my job to save appearances for the village. This is a practical solution.
And you got it by twisting Gillespie's arm.
No, he agreed willingly.
Considering the hole you put him into over digs and wages, he couldn't very well refuse.
Now, that's all over. It didn't come into the discussion.
Oh, come on. You know you've got the edge on him, and the Elstown Herald right behind you.
Now, Helen.
Well, it's true. And after you've stamped on all those toes to get the mission, supposing the canteen doesn't suit his drowsy holiness upstairs.
I'm downstairs now.
I beg your pardon.
Still drowsy. The Scottish air is definitely soporific. Good morning.
Good morning. Father Kernahan, I...
Thank you.
Father Kernahan, I'd like you to come out to the worksite with me. The canteen can be made available for your purpose if you think it's suitable.
Oh, splendid. I'd like to have a look at it. In the evening, if that's convenient.
Uh-huh.
I have the hospital this morning, then lunch with the Rotary, and I must pay my respects to the bishop in the afternoon.
I wouldn't be too sure of the Rotary, Father Kernahan. Matron has plans for you.
Really? Charming woman. What time should I be at the site?
Oh, about 7?
Excellent.
Oh. Well, if you excuse me, I have 1 or 2 calls of my own to make.
Of course.
Helen, are we having Mrs. Pollock for dinner, or...?
No, not tonight.
you're going to quote my views, I wish you'd do it accurately.
No, I was merely referring to your views as quoted by others.
I see. Well, maybe that's where the misrepresentation came in. As I remember it, you were entirely in favour of using the hall for the purpose we have it.
I was and I am. But this occasion was a special case.
And had some special pleading.
No, that's not true.
No? And I wonder what concessions you hope to gain.
Good morning, Dr. Calvi.
Mr. Smith, there are many things Lamberton needs more than a Jesuit mission.
Yes, and tolerance is one of them.
I tell you, he come up. The fella that belted me.
He's a minister.
Now and then it seems he was no bloody minister that night. Where are the other fellas?
The other side.
Right. Come on.
He's got the keys, you sure?
I'm sure. Move.
We'll have the keys, mister.
Where's your keys and you can pass on?
If you can swim. Hey, what the hell are you, sir? Clear the way there, do you hear? Jump him! Get the hell out of here!
Stand there!
You rotten bastard! You rotten bastard!
You man. Ah, Father. Take off your cap. Your name?
I know their names.
Aye. Well, I hope you can remember them this time.
I've taken note of your names. And I'll remember your faces. You'll hear more from me. And others. Now get back to your digs. Good evening, Mr. Smith.
Good evening, Father.
Would have done. Would have done very well. In fact, it's ministering in sheds like this and preaching in the open air gave me the most satisfaction in days gone by. But I'm in the hands of the bishop, and the bishop has changed his mind.
The bishop?
Yes, Mr. Smith. Now, apart from that, I'm urgently recalled and must leave tonight. I've already collected my traps from your house and say goodbye to your daughter.
Oh, well, I'll see you out.
Oh, Mr. Smith, that awful drenching I got in the water has given me terrible fear of a chill. Oh, it's a disgusting thing, that. And all I hoped to do was to save you and the spirits in the store there from them hooligans. You must have got a bit wet yourself before I intervened.
No.
The best thing against the chill, I always say, is to take precautions. Isn't that the truth, Father?
No doubt. Goodbye, Mr. Smith. And thank you not only for your interest and hospitality, but for ideals put to use. And I apologize for the indignities you've had to suffer on our behalf.
Whose behalf? Ours, Father Kernahan. You are in no position to apologize for what we both share. And there is some dignity in sharing.
And God bless us. But that's what we share above all. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Chew!
Oh, the keys.
It's the big one with the...
Oh, I'm sure you'll find
Oh, I know which one it is.
No doubt.
I was here when they stored the stuff. Will you have a jar yourself, Mr. Smith? I hate drinking alone. And you've more than earned your share. No. Oh, it's the least I can offer you for saving me pay poke last Saturday.
Yes. Yes, I will. Bring me out a bottle of beer.
There was only one glass I could find. And there we are. I'm beginning to feel better already, huh? There we are now, Mr. Smith. There we are.
Thanks.
Yeah.